I think I've always been drawn to World War II stories. It was natural, sort of in the water in my household growing up. My grandfather was the administrative director of the Manhattan Project, and he was hired by President Roosevelt at the time to help develop new weapons to win the war as quickly as possible. So I think the personal angle, the behind-the-scenes stories was just natural for me. At the same time, I think I've never quite been the sort of person that wanted to be the 50th biographer of Roosevelt. So I think I try to bring something new, to find a fresh angle, new insights that will make history exciting again for people. It's funny when you do a book, you do enter it with certain expectations. I'm always very surprised as I go along. In doing the story about Paul and Julia, it was similar in a way because I went into it thinking it was an OSS kind of adventure tale. They joined up. They were like many patriotic Americans. They got recruited by the civilian spy service. They went overseas. They had a lot of adventures. By the end of the war, when they were in China, some of their experiences were quite dramatic and dangerous. So I thought that would be the story. And instead, what emerged was a much more serious spy story, a much darker story. So that came as a great surprise to me, and I think it'll be quite shocking to many readers. I think whenever you deal with a figure as iconic as Julia Child is to so many millions of Americans, you have this sense that they arrived fully formed, that they were brilliant and talented and sort of took the world by storm. And I think what's fascinating about Julia Child is that she was anything but a natural star. She wasn't a born cook, and she wasn't a born television personality. She was, if anything, very much the opposite. She sort of did not succeed early in her life. She failed at several early attempts at a career. She didn't feel she was good at anything. And by the time she was 30, she was unmarried and very much at loose ends. And she joined the OSS really to give herself a second chance to serve her country during the war, but very much to try and remake her life. And I think what's really fascinating about the book is you see a woman determined to change, not only her life, but herself. And she succeeds in doing that beyond her wildest dreams.